Hey everyone, welcome to the second part of a two-part video on how to create vector art from a photograph. And the first video, we created this image in Inkscape from a photograph I took. If you've not seen that one, you really should check that one out first. I'll leave a link to it here somewhere. But this video is all about creating the vinyl art from that image. And the first thing we need to do is organize our vinyl to match the colors of our image. So we'll do that first. So here's our vinyl selection for this project. The red, of course, is going to be the background. The white will be the highlights. The silver we're going to use for the bodywork and the wheels. The black will be the panel gaps and the shadows. And that just leaves us with two colours for everything else. And they are actually quite similar, so I'm hoping there's going to be enough contrast between them for this project to work. So it's just a case of jumping back onto Inkscape and assigning our illustration with as closely matched colours as we can, and then we'll get cutting. So here we are back in Inkscape. I've gone ahead and created 6 swatches to represent the 6 colours of vinyl that we're going to be working with. The red, white and black, nice and straightforward. I've chosen a mid-grey for the panel work, and then these 2 darker greys for the details. And then it was just a case of making a selection, hitting the D button, and then clicking on the representative shade to replace that colour. Now, I wish I'd have done this in the beginning on the first video. This would have saved a bit of time, and I'll certainly do it this way on the next illustration. With all the colours successfully replaced, I'll just zoom out and show you the original. It's not changed too much, just a few shades here and there. It's just smartened it up and made it sort of kind of more uniform and more together. So let's just zoom back in. And now it's just a case of picking up each colour and grouping it so that when it's sent to the vinyl cutter, it all cuts as one piece. So if I just grab the door there, you see the door's one piece, the wing's another piece, and I need it all to be together. So I just select one and then hold down Shift and select another, and then the bumper. And you'll see that's all one piece. And actually the wheel is part of that as well, so that will have to go across in one. So that'll be one cut, and I'll just repeat that process for all the colours, and then hopefully it's just a case of reassembling it by hand. Actually, I wonder what it looked like with black wheels. Okay. So here are the 6 colours, all broken down, separated out and grouped together, ready for cutting. The black, the silver and partially the white are all quite easy to locate on the background because they all start on that top left corner. Unfortunately, one of the first things that has to go down is the tyre, which has no point of reference, so I think I'm going to have to use a registration mark for that one. I have done a video on registration marks, so I'll leave a link to that in the description somewhere. But yeah, everything else is looking good and ready for cutting. So all the bits are cut out. I've just got to weed them and put it all together. Okay, so I've started the assembly and I need to get the wheel in place using the registration mark. It's not the best mark, but it will do. So what I'm going to do is peel this back, cut the backing off, put that in place and stick it down. Okay, for this next section, I need the brake disc from that sheet on there, but I need to put all the panel work on top. But I need the panel work as a guide for this, so I'm going to have to fiddle the wheel over the top of that. I'll work it out, don't worry. So my solution is to cut the wheel out, stick the panel work on, stick the brake disc in place, and then put the wheel back on top. And that should get us out of trouble. Okay, so that's the end result. I think it's worked out really well. My only regret is perhaps not making it quite big enough. But yeah, happy with that. If you've stayed with me this far and you've enjoyed the video, please do consider giving me a like and a subscribe. And all that's left for me to do now is find somewhere to stick this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.